Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Jones now on 3rd down. And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down. I'm all of us. All my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Looking now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Going all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And this kick is going to come from inside his own 40. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Ready?
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Man in motion, out of the slot. Running it after the penalty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Pass play coming here. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Toss play. This is Walker. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Jets with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Israel Abani-Kanda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Jets first down. We've set it down from the 37. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Escapes the pocket. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 now from the 46. Hall takes it straight ahead. Works his way to the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Here's Hall once more. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On the set.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
Let's
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Myers' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 37-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Track 70 Lions.
They're throwing it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That one complete to Pitts. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He's going to have this one down to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up.
Got it. Ready?
New set of downs from 37.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go. Set. Come on. 60 Eagles. 60.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Bravo 80. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now. Now Jones. Flushed out of the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Crap ball leading.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This one, take it in.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Cowboy 80s.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing here just before halftime. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Jets do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down from the gun. Forced out to his right. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh, my goodness. I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, we're still waiting to see the first 70-yard field goal in NFL history after that kick. And I tend to think we're still going to be watching for years to come because these kickers, as good as they are, have still not been able to hit that range.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Vice.
Drive begins with a Walker run. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Dropping back to throw. This is Reed working the right side. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline and caught by Reed. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Walker on first down. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Henderson, roll, roll, roll. Cowboy 80.
First down, and they go right back to it. Still going inside the 35. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Back to Pitts it goes. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hall running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Brought down before the return gets far. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Fights his way through a tackle. Got away from one, but that only buys enough space for him to get back to the line, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're going play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Walker again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Christian Watson with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Jets 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Jones. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd down now, 7 to go. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Checks it down to Hall. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Backed up, and they still run it. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10.
Jets, 18.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
From the pistol, gives here to Walker. Makes the tackle. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Jets, 18.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a different.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Nice play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And only can get his a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Let's get reload.
They go right back to Hall. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
He's brought down at the
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip.